Honestly, I can't believe I'm making this video in 2024. I mean, you would think that by now, people should know better. But actually they don't. Which is why I'm making this video. Sometimes I wonder, what's wrong with these pro-black people? Because when I observe them, I don't see love for black people. All I see is a bunch of evil people who are playing politics with black people's lives. Because how can you explain this kind of reactions I'm getting on this video? This is a video of a man called King Randall teaching black boys how to interact with the police in case of necessity. This man by the name of King Randall apparently runs a prep school for boys where he educates young boys on how to navigate life and become useful men in the society. He's doing a great job and I'm proud of what he's doing. This is a video of him teaching schoolboys how to fix a car tire, or is it a brake or something? I'm sorry, I don't know much about cars. But this is not the video that brought rage to my heart. This is the video. Take a look.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Come to my Franklin with Albany Police Department.
First thing I want to do is already have my stuff ready, okay?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to get to the freaking car, and when he gets to the car, you got to go fumbling around looking for stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't we want to fumble around looking for stuff? Exactly. They're going to feel unsafe, you understand?
Yes, sir.
So regardless of whether they should or shouldn't feel unsafe, that makes somebody feel unsafe, you fumbling around, because things happen, right?
Yes, sir.
So when they get there, the first thing you want to do is already have your license ready and have your hands on the steering wheel, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Have your hands on the steering wheel, why?
Because before they don't think you reach for them.
So you're not reaching for stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. And another thing I want to do, I'm going to let all my windows down, okay? I ain't got nothing to hide, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to let all my windows down in the car. And if it's nighttime, I'm going to turn the car light on so he can see everything in the car, right?
Yes, sir.
Why am I doing that?
But he don't think you trying to hide nothing or somebody trying to hide something for you.
Exactly. Everybody feels safe, right?
Yes, sir.
So we already starting the stop off great. He probably in a good mood that I done let the window down. I done turned the lights on. He probably in a better mood now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so boom. He going to come to the car? Yes, sir. All right, cool. So he gonna get my license. He may or may not go back to the car, which they usually do. They're gonna basically check your name, see if you got any warrants, if your license suspended, blah blah blah. But you sit tight and just wait for him to finish. Good?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. He's coming back, bring my license. He's probably gonna give me a ticket for not having my seatbelt on. Now, what's the wrong thing to do if I'm getting pulled over and he come up to the car?
Run.
Nah, what? Run? We're not gonna run. And what's another thing we're not gonna do?
Talk
back. Cussing, talking smack, all that stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
We're not doing none of that number if we get pulled over. We're not talking smack, we're not cussing, we're not telling them what our rights is, blase, blase, blah. We're not doing none of that, you understand?
Yes, sir.
We're trying to get home, and he trying to get home, cool?
Yes, sir.
So we're just trying to make sure everybody stays safe, because if we start talking smack, now what if he decide not to give me a ticket because I was being cool and I let my windows down and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
But if I decide to, well, I had my seatbelt on, I just took it off when you came up here. He gonna get upset, right?
Yes,
Because
sir.
he know you lying. So the best thing to do also when you get pulled over is to tell the truth, right?
Yes, sir.
Another thing you don't want to do, if you look inside my truck right there, what I got like on my windshield right there?
Headlight.
It's a dash cam. It's a dash cam. You don't want to, if you can encourage your mama or whenever you get a license, you want to make sure that you have a dash cam in your vehicle as a second precaution. So for insurance purposes, get in an accident, you want to have an inside and an outside dash cam. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you keep that in your vehicle. We good?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now let's say he has to pull me out the car.
Step out the car for me.
Is there a reason I need to step out the car?
The license came back suspended. So could you step out the car?
Okay. Your license come back to suspended, you gotta step out the car. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, ain't no way. No. Just go ahead and do it. Good?
Yes, sir.
Why we ain't arguing with him?
Because he will listen.
We gonna make him mad. We might just escalate the stop. You understand?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. The license could be suspended. Now he can say he smelled marijuana, right?
Yes, sir.
If he says he smelled marijuana, there's nothing that you can do about it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Get out the car. You understand?
Yes, sir.
If he say he smelled weed, just get out. We not fussing and fighting on the side of the road. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So have there been situations where people have done everything absolutely right and something still happened? Sure, but is that happening all the time?
No.
No, that's not happening every day. That's not happening every time somebody get pulled over. Most people have a basic stop every day, just like this, where they get pulled over, they take their ticket, and they go on by their day. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
don't let nobody make you feel scared of the cops or anything like that, but you also want to make sure you take the proper precautions so you still have a good stop. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And of course, the best way to not have to interact with the police is what? Not break the law, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't be speeding, put your seatbelt on, don't be riding with your cell phone in your hand, all that stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Like I said, if you get pulled over and you truly don't know, he probably gonna tell you already. And if he don't, just ask him why you getting pulled over. Cool?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's how we gonna keep that real simple. That's the easiest way to keep the stop simple, to make sure everybody's safe, make sure you safe, and make sure everybody get back home to their family. We good?
Yes, sir.
Upon seeing this video, I was instantly filled with a sense of pride and joy. And I said to myself, this man right here is a hero for rightly mentoring these young black boys. I was happy until I saw the reactions from the notorious pro-blacks. So these pro-blacks were giving a lot of negative comments and saying that King Randall is stupid and that he is teaching children to be docile, basically saying that he is disarming children mentally and physically in the face of constant danger. Remember, these so-called pro-blacks were constantly saying that they are scared of the police. So-called police brutality, racial profiling and all of that. But it doesn't make sense for someone who is claiming to be scared of the police to prefer to engage in a combative argument with an armed police officer on the side of the road as opposed to being polite and respectful and maybe fighting any wrongly issued ticket in court. Who did this to us? This guy was so angry at this video and he wrote, quote, "I would rather teach the kids to kill before being killed. I'd rather teach the kids to get a jump on the police before they get a jump on you." Doing it this way leads to missing black Americans being found hanging in random places only for the same police department to label it as suicide. That is the Black Panther way. If you don't put these people in their places, they will never do it out of righteousness. Ha ha! What a brilliant man. Jump an innocent officer who is only doing his job. Well done. Look, this is the behavior that plants that negative stereotype on black men. And this is also the behavior that will probably get you killed by a police officer. And for him to say that if you never put these people in their places, they would never do it out of righteousness. I ask, which people? Do you mean the police officers? Oh, you're saying there are only white police officers in America. We don't have black police officers? Or maybe he is saying that if you find yourself in a situation with a white police officer, jump him. But if he is black, be polite and respectful. Oh, the bigotry. This man is crazy. Don't listen to him. This one said, teaching children subservience in order not to be illegally subjugated and murdered by federal, state, and county employees instead of holding murderous federal, state, and county employees accountable and teaching them how to respect the rights of these citizens is nasty, nasty work. This one is delusional. Pass. The next one said, teaching them their constitutional rights and emboldening them to call out their rights being violated instead of making them seem subservient is just as important as police safety. Like I said before, talk about your rights in court. Don't have combative conversations on the side of the road with an armed police officer. It will get you nowhere. This video is basically teaching young people how to act around police officers of any race when get pulled over for whatever reason. Very simple instructions that could make that situation less stressful and way easier for you and the cop. Just be respectful and polite to the officer. Roll down your windows so the officer knows you are not hiding anything. Keep your hands where they can see, and if you think your right is being violated in any way, then take it up in court. Is that too much to ask? Is that not safe enough? You guys have to understand that officers are human beings too, and they have feelings. Don't forget that respect is reciprocal. If you're being rude and disrespectful to an officer simply because he or she pulled you over, how do you think he or she is going to react to that? Of course, the officer will give you the same energy you are giving back to him. And before you know it, things will escalate. And I'm sure that's not what you want. Take a listen to what happened to this black guy when he was pulled over by the cops.
I find this comment extremely interesting. I was lucky in all caps. So quick backstory, here's what happened. I was driving down the highway, I was speeding, I wasn't paying attention, an undercover cop pulls me over. Or he gets behind me. He's flashing his lights, I'm like, okay, he's behind me, it's time for me to pull over. So I'm in the far left lane, I get over to the far right lane, pull over. When I end up pulling over, I'm right next to a brick barrier. There's no space for him to come on that side. And on my left side, there's like 6 inches to a foot probably between the white line and the highway, which cars are driving by. I decide, you know what, this probably isn't a safe space for him. So I run on the window and signal forward, and then I start driving again and drive to a place, get off the highway to a safe spot, where he can be safe and we can have an interaction. He can give me the ticket or do whatever he needs to do. He comes up, he's nice, respectful to me. I'm nice, respectful to him. He asks for my ID. I give it to him. He goes back, and then he comes back to my truck with just his ID in his hand. Says, hey man, I'm not gonna give you a ticket today. I'm just gonna give you a warning. Just slow down. No worries, man. I say, hey, I really appreciate that. Then I got curious, so I asked him, hey, why did you not give me a ticket? He said, well, 1, because you've been really nice and respectful with me. 2, you thought about a safe spot for me so I don't get ran over. I appreciate that. So I said, okay, thank you. We both went about our days. Cool. I tell that story, and then this individual says I was lucky, which I find funny because here's what a lot of people that look like me, here's what they will do. I was very nice, respectful, looked out for his best interest, and she says I got lucky. A bunch of other people that look like me will do the exact opposite. Be rude, disrespectful, aggressive, recording, cussing them out, not wanting to comply with anything. And then they'll say that they got unlucky and that cop was bad. No, sweetheart, that's not it. You guys are funny. You received what you gave. The cop gets to their door. They got their phone up. What do you want? And the cop gives them the energy back. And then they say the cop was bad. I was just unlucky and that cop was just racist. No, you were just rude. So they gave you the energy back. It's that simple. I was nice. He gave me the energy back. I know, that's mind-blowing for some of you guys.
When you show kindness and respect to somebody, in most cases, subconsciously, that person will automatically return the same energy. So guys, I understand that getting pulled over can be very stressful, but it is important to prioritize safety and follow the law. I think every parent should share this video to their kids and loved ones. Having a heated altercation with an armed officer is not going to get you anywhere. Instead, it is going to make everything worse. If you enjoyed this video and you would want to see more videos from me, then I suggest you subscribe to my channel, like and share this video because it might be of help to someone out there. And with that, I say thank you for watching this video and I will catch you on my next upload. Bye.